fucking motherfucking son of a bitchin' goddamn motherfucking cunts. The goddamn medical community, I tell you. I'm getting fed up with the whole medical system in our country. I mean, you got Obamacare going, you got fucking people sitting there. Sorry, people staring at me. Apparently, it's not cool to take selfies, videos while sitting parked on the street. But I wanted to get this video done. It's a shitty quality video, but I wanted to say something while my anger is still fresh in my mind. So check this out, right? My mom fell and fucked up her already fucked up back. My mom is also pre-diabetic. And of course, as you can imagine, I've been trying to help her with that, but it hasn't been going too well because she is addicted to carbs and sugar and all of the things that we all are addicted to. I can't blame her for that. I've been addicted myself, and I've identified these things to her. I told her what has to be done. She has improved her diet significantly. However, she still gives in regularly. And as a result, she's still pre-diabetic. Her numbers haven't improved. My girlfriend, same condition, stuck to the diet, has been doing long, 20-hour fasts with it now. And her numbers are 80s and 90s fasted, which is within normal range. They've been steadily improving throughout the whole time. She still spikes and has problems, but overall, her average numbers are coming down. So been trying to do this with my mom, and I did for a little while. She followed the diet for like 2 or 3 weeks, and her numbers started to normalize very quickly. And then once she realized her numbers were fairly normal, she's like, "Oh, I'm better. I could go back to eating shit." I said, "No, Ma, that's not how it works. You gotta kind of stick to this for a long time to even, undo some of the damage." But, so here's how the medical community, the people that you rely on when you're fucked up, the way they deal with fucking diabetes. Okay, first of all, your blood sugar's high? Oh shit, it's time for medicine and insulin and fuck! I mean, really? So this is genius. The financials, if you run the numbers of this fucking shit, it's a goddamn genius way of making money while fucking people over. So she goes in and her fasted blood sugar. Now, first of all, blood sugar is normally higher in the morning, especially in pre-diabetics because of cortisol being elevated. But, fuck it. We'll just inject her with insulin. Yeah! Now, my mom is not a type 1 diabetic. She's a type 2 diabetic, pre-diabetic. She doesn't even get to the 2 and 300 range. She ends the 180s. I don't think she's broke 200 yet in any numbers that I've seen. But for 160, which is high, yes, it is high for fasted in the morning. I don't know what they gave her overnight, if she ate anything, but they called it fasted 160. She told me 140 at first, so I'm wondering if they added some numbers and took advantage, but here's what they do. Oh, your blood sugar's 160, so we're going to go ahead and shoot you with insulin. Now, we all know what insulin does. If you've been watching my fucking channel, you know that it stores fat, it lowers your blood sugar, takes the sugar out of your blood, puts it in your fat ass or in your muscles. And being that she's hospitalized, there's not a whole lot going in her muscles, so it's going straight to fat. And they're using it as a means to bring the 160 down to normal. 160, first of all, is not, oh shit, I'm going to die. That doesn't require this drastic action. It just requires, my blood sugar's 160, so I shouldn't eat any fucking carbs today. That's all it requires. And it'll work. I guarantee you, without the insulin shot, had she just fucking not had carbs, or just a salad, she would have made it down to fucking normal levels. She would have just fucking got down to probably 90s and 100s, which for her is about as close to normal as she can get. So I'm like, okay, well, what's on the menu, Ma? What are you going to eat? I'm sitting there, I'm giving her advice. Eat this, don't eat that. Take the bread off the fucking meats. Salads, green vegetables. Green beans, you can have green beans. There's some carbs in those, but they're good enough. It's better than the goddamn ice cream and the goddamn pasta and the goddamn bread. I'd rather you ate your carbs in a healthier form if you're going to eat carbs, She's addicted. And I told her one of the things you can do to deal with the sweet issue is, artificial sweetener. It's the fucking methadone of sugar, all right? You take some fucking artificial sweetener and it makes you feel like you're eating something sweet and it makes your brain go, I'm eating something sweet, winning, okay? So, but, and the nurse got snotty with me. She was like, they know she's a diabetic, so they're going to only offer her diabetic shit, and, they will limit what she can have. Meanwhile, they're offering her burgers with buns, fucking pasta, and all of that. And I guarantee you, she'll eat that shit, her goddamn blood sugar will go up, and what will they do? Give her more insulin, which is pretty good for them financially, don't you think? But pretty bad for her health, I would say. 160 range is not the range you inject fucking insulin into people, but, it's their policy. So it's not just my mom they're doing this to. Anybody in the fucking hospital who spikes their blood sugar a little too high, not fuck up, I'm gonna die high, but it's a little high, buddy, so we're gonna stick some fucking insulin in your ass. All right, I think I popped a blood vessel. But you see my problem with this, and it bothers me. I didn't used to know this shit. Now that I know this shit like this bothers me. It stresses me the fuck out. I shouldn't be this stressed out, but it's my mother. You're fucking with my mom's health, you cocks. So I advised her best I could. They're gonna stick her with insulin. They won't listen to me. They won't listen to her. She won't listen to my diet advice probably anyway. And they're going to jab her with insulin every day she's in there. Because I guarantee you every morning her insulin's going to be high. They probably check it in the morning when they know because of the cortisol it's going to be high. If they're medically educated, they should know a little bit of biochemistry, and they know that, hey, if we check their blood sugar in the morning, we can inject their ass and bill them fucking thousands of dollars. Yay! All right, rant over. I just wanted to rant. I'm pissed. I really am pissed. It's getting bad. It's getting bad when I see tons of people I know, family members, friends, my girlfriend, all struggling with something that could have been prevented with a little bit of fucking knowledge that is out there. This knowledge is out there, but it's being hidden, it's being pushed away, it's being lobbied against, it's being covered up, it's being pushed aside, all in the name of the big, sweet fucking dollar. And it's bullshit. So if you're watching this, do the best you can because it's really difficult. If you're in the United States, your shit is stacked against you. Your odds are completely against you trying to be healthy. Everywhere you turn, carbs, refined sugar, processed foods. I love the shit. Tastes great, feels great. So does alcohol. I don't want to drink that every fucking day. Really, you got to treat sugar and refined carbs and processed foods like the drug they are. Moderation every once in a while. That's the secret. That's how you keep the weight off. That's how I'm keeping the weight off. So that's what I had to come on here to say. This is a short video. Because my mom is in the hospital, I do have a video I previously recorded that will be uploading after I put this little rant up. Basically, it's another, hey, I made 1,000 subscribers, fat fuck, motherfucking feedback. It's a, hey, I made 1,000 subscriber motherfucking feedback that I, will respond to a few things about. But overall, I just wanted to get my rant out there, and I wanted to get it out there quick, because goddamn, I mean, we are in trouble. We really are. Unless we can change our education and the way things, the way we're taught to eat and the way we're, marketed to, and the way we're doomed. We really are. We got babies with fucking diabetes now. We got, I used to be completely like, we're gonna live forever. I'll eat fucking Pop-Tarts and drink Mountain Dew till I die. And when I saw for myself just how hard that was making my life by removing those things, going through my withdrawal. That's what keto flu really is, by the way. When you see the keto flu, if I had to attribute something to it, I would just call it fucking carb withdrawal. That's what it is. You're withdrawing from the drug. Your body's responding. You go low energy, you feel kind of lethargic, kind of shitty, and then 3 weeks later, guess what? You're back to fucking normal. And by normal, it's better than you were when you were on carbs. You're not having to take a nap and having to eat every 3 hours. Yay! All right. Sorry. I got passionate on this because I had to let off some steam so I don't choke any innocent nurse. Because the doctors and nurses aren't necessarily in on it. They're just doing the guidelines. They get a fucking set of rules. They follow it to the letter. No questions asked. There are doctors out there that say, why the fuck are we doing this? Those are the ones I respect. But for the majority of the medical community and nurses and doctors, they get the guidelines and they're like, well, this is what we got to do. Got to do it this way. Got to do this. We're killing our patients. We're, injecting them with shit unnecessarily. We're causing all kinds of issues. So let's just keep fucking doing it because that's our guidelines. We have nothing we can do about it. You can choose not to take this or do this or that. Meanwhile, my mom can't choose not to have because they're not going to let her refuse the treatment. It's one, if you refuse that treatment, they'll kick you out of the fucking hospital. Because then they will say you're refusing treatment. So, and, I can't be there to always argue with them. All right. Anyways, my mom's going to be fine, supposedly. She's in pain. She's got a herniated disc is the problem, and a bulging disc and some other spine fucked upness that's causing her excessive amounts of pain, and that's why she's been admitted to the hospital. But they're doing a number on her health in addition to that with this blood sugar bullshit. I mean, just feed her right. You should be, when you're in the hospital for this, they should make you eat a proper diet. A proper diabetic diet if you're a diabetic. Now, granted, there's a lot of debate going on what the proper diet is. But one thing that the vegans and I can agree on, it does not include refined carbs like buns and fucking white pasta and all of that shit. Whole foods. You should not be able to eat anything but fucking paleo in the goddamn hospital. But they're never going to do it. Why? Because then they don't have the opportunity to jab you full of fucking insulin or stuff you full of fucking diabetic medication. All right. So keep that in mind next time you're stuck in the hospital. If you can say no to that shit, say, no thank you. I'm pre-diabetic. I'm going to do it with my diet. Now, if you're diabetic, you're fucked. Then they're going to treat you if your blood sugar's high or drops too low. And you still can come out of the fuckness if you do a long-term keto approach. There's proof of that. But most people ain't hearing it. So, well, I'm going to get out of here so before any more people stop this traffic light next to where I'm parked and give me more fucked up looks like they've never taken a selfie. It's not like I got a selfie stick, you fucking pricks. Fuck off. All right. Have a nice... Oh, By the way, it should be noted, I'm not a fucking expert. I'm just a fucking asshole. Have a nice fucking day.